media discussions have formed the basis for the themes presented in this video. Here you can also see graphics created with artificial intelligence techniques. Sharing what we have learned is the driving force of this video. Our greatest hope is that this video finds a meaningful plus for you. Also, this is a speculation about the 2026 Dacia Sandero. Engineering and optimizing platforms. Dacia is able to take advantage of large economies of scale and keep development costs down by sticking with the CMF-B platform. But inside this foundation, you can anticipate minor tweaks to make it more stiff, lighter, and crash-safe. The chassis and the suspension will most likely be fine-tuned using advanced simulation techniques to achieve a balance between handling and comfort. Parts will be examined extensively to ensure they last a long time, and dependability will be the main priority. Minimizing maintenance expenses and maximizing uptime is what you can expect from the sturdy drivetrain components and simple suspension designs. Careful optimization of the electrical architecture is required for the integration of mild hybrid technology, to ensure that it seamlessly integrates with the current engine and the transmission. Improvements to the powertrain and the fuel economy. Efficiency and reduced emissions will be the primary goals of future iterations of Dacia's gasoline engines. In order to maximize fuel efficiency and minimize carbon dioxide emissions, new combustion technologies including variable valve timing and direct injection are expected to be developed. Adding a 48V mild hybrid system will allow for regenerative braking and engine start-stop capabilities, as well as an increasing power and torque, especially while accelerating. Dacia is dedicated to supplying practical and inexpensive alternatives to regular gasoline, and their continuous offering of LPG powertrains is a testament to that. Anticipate improvements to the LPG system that will make it more efficient and dependable. Despite the low likelihood of a fully electric Sandero debuting in 2026, the possibility nonetheless demonstrates Dacia's dedication to electrification in the long run. The future of the EV Sandero is uncertain, but it will almost certainly be reasonably priced, functional, and designed with urban mobility and competitive range in mind. Designing the interior and selecting materials. The 2026 Sandero S cabin is going to be an economical design showcase. Throughout the cabin, you may find long-lasting materials like textured plastics and sturdy textiles that are easy to clean. With easy-to-understand controls and legible screens, the dashboard will be functional and minimalistic in appearance. Even while the infotainment system will most likely have a bigger touchscreen, it will put an emphasis on key features and user-friendliness. The software will be designed with a basic approach, eliminating complexity and superfluous frills. Adjustable headrests and lumbar support will be features of the chairs that prioritize comfort and support. The cabin will have storage solutions strategically placed to make the most of available space. To emphasize its tough nature, the stepway version can have different upholstery and interior trim. The incorporation and interconnection of technology. The 2026 Sandero will keep prices low while adding modern conveniences that buyers demand from a vehicle of this era. Smartphone integration, Bluetooth, and USB charging connections will likely be included as standard features. Satellite navigation, a backup camera, and a digital instrument cluster are some of the features that may be available on higher trim levels. Improved connectivity and the usability are potential outcomes of future iterations of Dacia's media control system, which incorporates smartphone capabilities. Dacia can remotely deploy enhancements and the new features by introducing over-the-air, OTA updates for certain software components. Assistive driving technologies that prioritize safety. New and improved safety measures will be standard on the 2026 Sandero to satisfy both regulators and buyers. Features like lane departure warning, traffic sign recognition, and autonomous emergency braking should be standard equipment. Advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS like adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert may be available on higher trim levels. Dacia is committed to making sure the Sandero is a dependable and safe option for budget-conscious buyers by prioritizing critical safety features. The most recent NCAP standards will inform the vehicle's design, maximizing efficiency in production and logistics. The capacity to keep production costs low and prices competitive is crucial to Dacia's performance. The emphasis will remain on automating and optimizing industrial processes. If the business is serious about cutting costs and increasing efficiency, it may look into modular assembly processes and standardized components. In order to keep shipping costs down and the supply chain interruptions to a minimum, we will give preference to procuring components locally. Thanks to the extensive supplier and manufacturing network made possible by Dacia's cooperation with the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi alliance, the company is able to take advantage of substantial economies of scale, competitive strategy and market positioning. Customers looking for a dependable and reasonably priced vehicle will still find what they're looking for in the 2026 Sandero. Dacia's low prices and high quality for the money will set them apart from the competition, offering a tempting alternative to more expensive competitors. The Sandero will go head-to-head with other inexpensive hatchbacks and small SUVs. Customers looking for a more durable and adaptable vehicle will love the stepway version. Important selling considerations will be Dacia's reputation for dependability, cheap operating costs, and high resale value. The marketing campaign for the Sandero will most likely place an emphasis on the product's price, utility, and longevity, possible obstacles and their resolution. The shift to electric vehicles, rising regulatory requirements, and changing consumer expectations all put pressure on Dacia to keep prices low. The corporation has to keep its pricing strategy competitive while also improving and innovating its products. One of the biggest obstacles that Dacia will face as it investigates electrified powertrains for future models is the shift to electric vehicles. Additionally, the corporation faces economic uncertainty and the complexity of worldwide supply chains. Dacia must be nimble enough to respond to shifting consumer tastes and budgets while maintaining a steady stream of affordable, functional vehicles if it wants to remain competitive. In the future, Dacia's outstanding reputation for value and the powerful brand identity will be invaluable advantages.